Hey guys, welcome back to Mindmeld Tech. Today we're going to be talking about how to replace this LCD screen in a Sony A5000 camera. So one of the reasons I want to do this is one, needed another camera. Whether I keep this one after I do that or try to resell it and get an upgrade to it, I don't know yet. But we definitely had a need for a second camera in the house, and we needed to do it kind of on the cheap. So I got this camera off of eBay. I'll show it to you here in a few minutes in a little closer detail. It's a little beat up. I got it for about $100. Usually when you shop around eBay, you see this particular camera used selling for between $200 and $300, give or take. You know, depending on condition, things like that. This one had a broken LCD screen, and it's got a crack on the bottom. Like I said, I'll show you in a few minutes. But, you know, I figured for $100, I could replace the screen. The screen, I got a replacement, also on eBay, for $10. So I got about $110 in the camera, and, you know, hopefully it'll be something that we can fix. I hope it'll go well. Hopefully that's the only problem with it. So let's get to it. Let's look at this thing, see what we got, and then kind of go from there. All right, so here we are. We're back with our camera. Like I said, it's a little beat up. It's got some scratches and, you know, some different things on it. You can see right here, you know, there's a chip out of it. This camera definitely looks like it's been dropped. Like I said, half the battle is it turns on. So let's turn it on, and this is what we get when we turn it on. You can see this LCD screen is just kind of pretty messed up. So we're going to replace that. And like I said, the one I got was about $10. Here it is. I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to see how it does. Hopefully everything will work out for us, and we'll kind of just go from there. So let's start off. Let's take the battery out. So we'll do that. All right, so you're gonna see on here, let's see if I can get some zoom in. Oh, there we go. There are 2 screws on the top and 2 screws in the back. And we're gonna undo these bottom ones first. All right, then we're gonna undo these top ones. Okay, so those are undone. You can start to kind of see if we can get one of these little pry tools in here. There we go. So we'll get one of these in here and kind of pop that open a little bit. You can take this back off. You're starting to see we're getting into some of the meat and potatoes of this thing. So you take this off, this piece next. And voila, here is part of what we're looking at here. Alrighty, so once you get all that off there, you're gonna see this cable right here. That's the one we're worried about, because it goes to the screen itself. There's a little black strip right here, little plastic piece, and it flips down. You need to flip it up. So I usually just take my nail. You can put something underneath there, but it's really small. But you just kind of pull up on it a little bit, and it flips up. And once you flip that up, you can just take this right out of there. So that'll just slide right out. And then, you know, when you put the new one in, you slide that in there, then you press that down and it locks it in. So now that we got that out of the way, what we're going to do next, we're going to take one of our plastic pry tools, then just kind of work in there a little bit, and it will get just to pop out some. Like I said, this thing's definitely been dropped. You can see crack. You can see a crack right here. So I mean that's so you can see a crack that's right here. This thing has definitely seen some better days. But like I said, the price was right. So we'll get that. Now this thing is kind of glued in here. So what I want to do is kind of pull on just like a sticky film that's in there. So once you kind of, just pull on the ribbon cable and then work a pry tool through there and pull on it. And then it'll come right out. There it is. We can compare the two ribbon cables. Now, I probably should be wearing gloves right now. I'm going to say that up front. I'll probably get fingerprints all over this, but you can see these two ribbon cables are pretty close to identical. Now, on this, there is, there's on both sides of this, there's a film. You can use your nail or whatnot. You want to peel that off on that side, and then on the other side you want to do the same thing. You want to take this blue one off. Like I said, you probably want to have gloves on when you do this. I don't, because I'm kind of an idiot, but don't be an idiot, get some gloves. So we'll slide this in there. And we'll slide our ribbon cable in there. And we can kind of press it together. So it's good to go. Take this, we'll put our ribbon. You'll see our ribbon will just kind of slide back in there. Kind of put our thumb there to hold it. We will put the lock down, and voila, it's in there nice and secure. So after you get your ribbon cable back in there, we're going to go ahead and put Humpty Dumpty back together. So we'll go and put this piece first. I want to make sure you kind of slide this piece down here, kind of slides in. There's a little bit of a lip in there. Then you'll kind of press this in. You'll hear some clips kind of snap in. There's some clips built into the plastic. Next, you will snap your backing in. Yeah, that closes pretty good. All right. What I'm gonna do first is put these screws in. All right, so Humpty Dumpty's back together. Let's see how we did. All right, the moment of truth. Oh, look at that. Like I said, it looks good. But yeah, there we go. I mean, it's working great. It flips up. The screen moves. The one issue I'm having is, this, when I tap this isn't working, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. There'll be some more playing. But for $100, I'm not gonna complain. I can still use the hands-on controls, and going to be able to play with this thing. You know, it's going to be really cool. You know, as great as as lenses can be replaced, and it was pretty inexpensive. The lack of a touchscreen isn't going to bother me. You know, like I said, I should play with that a little more. You know, that could be something that's my issue. But in the meantime, we got a camera that's going to be good. Like I said, looking forward to it. Anyways, guys, this is Lewis from Mindmeld Tech. Thanks for watching, and looking forward to seeing you at the next video.